Hi guys, and welcome back to Broken Gamer 8. In today's YouTube video, we're going to be going over, well, pretty much the last video of Chapter 3. I can't believe I'm saying that. It was literally only, well, almost a year ago today that I was saying it would be the end of Chapter 2. Also, my accent's bad again, but we're just going to ignore that for the video. Quick correction, and this is during editing. I've realised I have, in fact, been putting in the wrong intro. I do not stream live on Twitch anymore, so the intro you guys have just seen is the real intro. Yeah, that's just on top of the Twitch logo. You guys don't need to know that. Sorry, I apologise. I will delete that off my PC, but I can't do anything about it now. So as we know, the Fracture live event is tomorrow, which will lead to the end of Chapter 3. We'll be live streaming this on YouTube. You'll get to see an uncensored version of myself, a bit more fun. And we'll get to see the behind the scenes of the Fracture Fortnite live event YouTube video that I will be making. Now, as we know, obviously Fracture is tomorrow, and some images have been released. In fact, the whole live event technically could be leaks. But we won't be looking into too much detail today. However, from my insider, which I have, I can confirm these images are real. Well, one of them is confirmed anyway for us. So, if you guys don't want to see any spoilers, skip the next minute or so. Right, are you ready? So, first things first. These images here have been leaked. Chapter 4 Season 1, Epic Games releases one themselves. And then we've also got this one here. Sorry, it's not mine, so that's the account name thing. More. Yeah. So those will be leaked and everything. Let's open up Fortnite here now on their channel. Ignore my absolutely phenomenal spelling. And it says here, premiering. New beginning. I'll be sat here ready. And you guys will see this at 10 PM. It will be released British time, so just after the live event. One more thing. This was meant for after the event. It's called Fracture. Pieces now school. It's not called Toasty Roast. This was meant to be for attending the live event. For some reason, they've given it an early. But as we can see, we've got 1 day, 5 hours, 30 minutes. Obviously, it's not happening today. It'll be tomorrow, obviously, and then yeah, it'll go to 24 hours and just lose the day section. These two skins have been released. I knew about these for a little while, by the way. Neymar Jr. This one's, yeah, refugee, and then this one's not even a real person. All these others are real, and then it's just this one that's not. Anyway, let's get into the main video. Right, so it's been a bit of a tradition, really, that whenever a new season or chapter comes out or whatever, we always make these videos. We've always done it, and we will continue to do so for the rest of this channel. I mean, for some reason my game doesn't run alone. Not only that, I'm having an issue with the speakers today. But it is what it is. Now, I just remembered is let's just try and get in the game here. Do you know what? We're just gonna play build. We'll just play build mode because it's just taking forever. Can't be bothered. So as you see here, we've got 1 day, 5 hours, 21 minutes. Yeah, blah blah blah. You can see. Pretty sure I already made this part, but if I have, then you can just see how long it takes for me to record these videos. It drives me nuts, especially when you have issues like I've had all day since I've come back. Yay! Woo! So anyway, if you're a Twitter user, if you have Twitter, I would suggest now turning off comments. Now, I'm going to go over it again. Again, none of you have to believe me, that's fine, but I do have an insider. And again, believe me or not, who cares, right? I have an insider who finds out lots of information about Epic Games and a lot of stuff about Fortnite, and I get early access to a few things information-wise. Now, unfortunately, a guy on Twitter has somehow found some of this information and released it to a public, a public facility. I'm pretty sure that's the word. So, despite the images I showed you, which one of those was a leak, not the one that was released by Epic, but apart from that, nothing else on my account, on my YouTube, will be leaked into full detail. Of course, we will discuss it. We will go over the stuff that Epic Games have confirmed, including the Battle Pass image, which they release every single chapter and season. and obviously the new beginning, which will probably be, it could be the Chapter 4 Season 1 trailer, or it could be a trailer of the Fracture Live event. Who knows? But in tomorrow's YouTube video, we will be recording it, and this event could be up to 45 minutes long. So, we could be looking for a long YouTube video, unfortunately. We will be then heading into a 0 point screen, or something along those lines, where I'll just share a picture of the 0 point, sell that for about 12 hours, update the game, well, the update will be released, servers will be turned on, and we will be jumping in straight into Chapter 4 Season 1. It doesn't really work like that, there's usually a bit more going on in the background, but that's basically how it goes. We'll be live streaming the Fracture Live event tomorrow from 2 o'clock, 10 past 2, in preparation for the Fracture Live event. We'll be playing Fortnite all day. It'll be, like I said, uncensored, so a bit more funny. I know I don't seem like a very funny person. Also, as obviously, the next season, obviously we're in Season 4 right now, and Season 1 starts tomorrow. All of you now need to complete the challenges, if you'd like the rewards, doing so, and if you're not making up 200 or whatever, I'd highly recommend do it now, while you've got the chance. You don't have the chance anymore after tomorrow, after the Fracture Live event, there'll be no chance. So make sure you do all the chance to do today and tomorrow. I think I've done all the ones I want to and need to, and I'm pretty good now. If I'm honest with you, I did buy about 60 levels. Fortunate, but it is what it is. I sometimes I struggle with time, and sometimes you just gotta do whatever you can. So I'm level 225. I just can't believe Chapter 4 is Chapter 3. See, I'm far ahead. I'm up here, and mentally I'm in Chapter 4 right now. I just can't believe how quickly this chapter's gone, really. I know it's obviously the shortest one ever, with the previous ones lasting 700 days. Who knows how long Chapter 4 will last, though. Since it's been almost a year since Chapter 3 launched, it is possible that we could see a new chapter at the 1 year mark of each one. This would be very unfortunate, because obviously we don't really know the chapters are going to start unless it's confirmed or leaked. You know, if it's going to be every year, it's going to be this like, oh, it's December, let's get ready for a whole new chapter, a whole new map, whole new weapons, you know. And I feel like we need to get all on the maps that we get. I don't mind it doing it now, because I think now is actually a great place to leave Chapter 3 again. But like I was saying, now would be a great place to leave Chapter 3, but entering Chapter 4 and it only lasting 4 seasons, I don't think that's going to go down well. I think... Yeah, that's what it's copyrighted. But like I said, you know, I don't mind, like I said, I don't mind going for it now. I think now is the perfect time to end Chapter 3. But if we end Chapter 4 around about the same time, then we're looking into some issues here, you know. Is this going to become a thing every time? Because I don't want that to be that. Right, let me quickly see if something's happened on another game, so let me just quickly deal with that. I'll still record, because how we record these videos. We record them different. Usually our content is a bit more better than this. Also, if you guys would like to go and see my other YouTube channels, go on Broken Gamer 8's Dog and Broken Gamer 8's Fish. If you want to find my TikTok or Twitter, they are Broken Gamer 8. I've also got my live event locker ready, which I do every single live event with Power Locker. So emotes and skins, everything that matches the storyline. I will be going as the Herald. I will show you guys in a minute if I remember. Probably won't, to be honest with you. My memory is, oh yeah, my memory. I've been recording for 6 minutes so far, so. This is the live event that we're preparing for tomorrow, a live event with live stream. I've got to start my speakers by then as well, because they're actually not working properly right now. They're making some weird noises, and I fiddled around with them for the last like 20 minutes. They sort it out. I've got my PC at a weird angle now. I'll sort it all out after this video is up. Dust coming out, I don't know why I only dust it the other day. Oh, you know what I mean? I thought I meant to do it every month, and I did it about 5 months ago. guess now wouldn't be a terrible time to do it again. Or even, yeah, that could be arranged, I guess. Playing with that is tomorrow. I'm praying that go around. Oh, because that's the collision line. That didn't go down. I did not vote right. It didn't. Yeah, it didn't. Is the answer. Yeah, it's so many. I had my OBS Studios open twice and it recorded the same video twice and it messed up. Corrupt those files. Literally, I had about 100 of the same thing and it was nuts. Absolutely nuts. Now, realistically, we're going to say goodbye to a lot of items tomorrow, so, you know, play with everything while you can, even play on this map while you can. Now, I have recently upped my graphics, but as we're heading into the new season, I want to up them onto max as we head into the event. Now, you might be wondering, for those who don't play Fortnite, why don't I have my graphics on Epic all the time, which is the most you can have them on? Well, my answer is simple. Look at my FPS. It's now on like 60, 70. A minute ago, just before I did that, was 100, and this thing can reach 400. The better graphics you have it on, the lower FPS, the more laggy it becomes to play the game. But sometimes it's worth it. Like right now, it will be worth definitely the extra bit of slower frame. I just can't wait. Why right now? Come on, so I just want to get this video out and done with. It's literally just me recording and talking. I don't mind this style of videos. Actually, I quite enjoy making them, but uploading them, they don't do well. Which I can see why. I mean, I wouldn't want to watch a video like this. In fact, I probably wouldn't watch any of my videos. Yeah, I put them with a slower frame. Didn't even see the guy. But yeah, right. I will get some more footage in just a moment. Right, we're off again. I've also lowered the game volume. I've been trying to do that for days now. And I'm going to be launching some tests tonight, so you can make it you can completely hear me whilst hearing the screen. Now, part of it, wow. You see, this is the max graphics thing. I might even have to turn it off if it's making me a bit loud. So I probably won't be able to do so. But you know, look at the water. You can even hear the water, which for some reason my screen can't do. It's so much better on max graphics. My PC not only is not strong enough for that, but most people's PCs aren't even strong enough for that, to be honest. I mean, it can run. Just look at it, it's so crisp. But like I said, a lot of people's can run, and mine just about can. But it tends to make it worse. Including my run this. It's been quite slow. But let's go over some of the things we got introduced with factory. So we got the towers. We had the what's it called? The slurp heal ball thing. Spider-Man mythics. What's it called? We got introduced to tanks, the Ranger shotgun. A7 assault rifle, which was the first weapon to ever have an attachment mod onto it, which probably won't be the last. Not really too much. It certainly won't be the last. The part that worries me the most about that is that all of these are at the beginning of the season. I've not mentioned anything about the late season, but unfortunately, while the late seasons have still been good, the late seasons have still been good. Content has been a lot slower. Honestly, everyone is so sweaty, generally. Unfortunately, in the last couple of minutes, parts of the chapter 4 season of Barrack have been leaked. I will not be showing you. And also, the climax of the live event is also being leaked. Again, I will not be mentioning any of this until obviously tomorrow when we will see it. I don't know right now, it's lagging already. It's a shame, really. I still have it on pretty high. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. My FPS is still the exact same. I don't know if it'll actually take a game or two for the effect, but we're almost done with the game now. So, as I was continuing where we were, when did we get introduced to this season? Why is my shotgun? We got introduced to a load of things. Chrome, you know, Spider-Man mythics, let me have a look on the map. We got introduced to the reality briefing. We got introduced to obviously the IO7 war. We got introduced to the ice moon, which was obviously in chapter 3, season 2 of the Life event. The robot. We got introduced to the what they call those additional car mods in chapter 3, season 2. Anyway, we got introduced to the Evo-Chrome shotgun and Evo-Chrome assault rifle. We got introduced to the grapple glove. We got introduced to the grapple glider. You know, chapter 3, if I'm honest with you, chapter 3 is a step up from chapter 2. And I am planning, when chapter 4 launches, after a couple of months or so, to do a chapter rating list. So, if each chapter, which one I expect will be short, because there's only 4 chapters 3. But, those things there, the cow catchers, that's what they call. Those are the car mods I'm speaking about. But yeah, obviously it will be. We'll raise them in a fair way. We'll take away nostalgia. We'll take away, you know, other my own opinion, and we'll look at it in general. If you want to see, I do plan to do some more tier list ratings, because I have been going through them recently. I don't know if I saved the settings. I did not. I don't believe. That's why it's still lagging. Hang on. Oh no, it did. It did. Oh, there we go. Actually, my FPS back here. Where it was before. You'll have to see it. I really hate this game. I hate this game today. Honestly, it's gonna be one of those days where I just can't get any kills. Thankfully, this will be the last game. I'm sorry I've died so much, but I don't want to delete the recordings, because I'm in a rush to try to get these videos out. At the minute, it's done daily accidentally, not on purpose, from Tuesday this week. For some reason now, I might have to relaunch my PC. Because for some weird reason, even though I've lowered the graphics, the FPS still stayed as if they weren't lowered, and they were what they were before. And before this, before I hired them, they were on 120, which are the exact same now, and they're not even reaching. So I'll relaunch the PC into this. That's another thing we got introduced to the season chapter. Keys were just an absolute great idea. The throwable launch pad as well, instead of it taking a trap slot, is now an inventory slot. And that's only for one reason, we all know it's for 0, obviously, which you can't build to place it. By the way, I would love to see the launch pad as an item continue into chapter 4 with us. I think it's a great idea. I think it's actually better than the trap slot one. Compared to my materials, which are very precious and important to me when I'm playing the game, so instantly that becomes better. You know, I think we might as well just have this conversation whilst we're with obviously chapter 4 launch. I think now would be a great time to talk about this. Fortnite is a game like none other. You can't disagree with that. Even if you don't play games, you've got to think that no game ever, and I can tell you this as a gamer who's played a lot of games in their time, not a single game can do what Fortnite can do, whether you hate the game or not. You know, with a whole new map coming out, you know, cool live events. What game has a Travis Scott concert that isn't made in Roblox? Or, you know, which one has a map flipping over and a Cube Queen getting destroyed and all that stuff? And who has The Rock in their actual game? Who updates their games frequently as Epic? No one. And don't get me wrong, Fortnite's had some serious competition in the past. Apex Legends, you know, Warzone 2 being released now, which I wouldn't worry too much about if I was Epic after trying it. It's alright. It's alright. Yeah, not the greatest game. And, you know, Fortnite have still nailed it to this day. I'm going to lower the settings again, I'll higher them in a minute. Shadows probably up on high. Ah, it's the shadows that's screwing me up. Well, I've probably put everything else up on higher then. And it's gone back to like it was. Right. It's a shame, 'cause I love having shadows on high. This is really nice here. I'm just going to keep fiddling around with them until we... I guess I could put... After scenes on only... Let's put it on medium. See how it looks. It doesn't make any difference to my FPS, by the way. That's I'll put it on. One thing I'd love to see in chapter 4 is the removal of AI. I would also love to see a ranked game mode. I'd love to see campfires return. I'd love to see the return of just traps. I know it's kind of difficult since everyone's playing Zero Build, but us players, and actually I'll talk about zero build further in just a second, but for us actual players, you know, zero build, whilst being a huge part, doesn't affect us hugely building. I would definitely separate loadouts for each. What do you guys think about that? So, separate loadout zero build and one build. I think that would be a great idea of doing it. Don't get me wrong, it would certainly separate the zero build community to the build community if it's significantly different. But if they make it something that, you know, we still have two SMGs and two shotguns, but they're different and work better, and whichever one works better in whichever mode is in, that could be a way of, you know, me actually even trying it. But I personally am not the biggest fan of zero build. I just can't get away with it. Not everyone can. I mean, I'm not even that good of a builder, but it's just that my aim is absolutely rubbish. Especially late, I'm just real bad at the game. So I haven't played so much. Still playing a lot, I haven't played as much as I would typically do. So, but yeah, I hope we're all excited for Chapter 4. From the stuff I've been informed about, it is going to be a fresh start, you could call it. And that doesn't seem to be good, but fortunately it is, and everybody will back steps. So, practically safe, isn't it? I'll have it on like that. See how that looks. Ooh, wow. Just the difference then. Remember that? Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, Chapter 4 is going to bring a whole lot of new opportunities for this ultimately, you guys have to wait and see what I've got to pull out, but Epic have got some very good ideas planned, and if I'm honest with you, from the perspective of how I see it, Chapter 4 will be the greatest chapter of all time, better than Chapter 3, and possibly even topping Chapter 1, from what I know. I know I can't obviously go over that, some legal documents that make me not be able to do so. But yeah, the Battle Pass is getting leaked. Unfortunately, I have seen one image or one skin with a different style. So I will now be turning off Twitter until tomorrow. Might even delete it off my phone. I need to stay off Twitter. It's such a habit. I love Twitter. I might just go on my other accounts, which aren't Fortnite related, and I don't talk about those on YouTube because obviously it's not really on YouTube. It's more of a. I don't go talking about my weekend. It's nothing like that. Wow, really laggy. This is how high I talk about it. Anyway, right now. Probably search up something along the lines of good graphics for a low scale. No level PC and you know, the PC is rubbish, obviously, of course, no PC is rubbish. And it's not like £300, I mean, it's £300 to say that. But obviously, of course, there's more professional ones out there. You can set up literally anything, I mean, no one can ever have this. I'm really excited for tomorrow, guys, and teenager, we don't get excited about those things, okay? And I know a lot of people, especially from my school, think I'm an idiot. For some of the things I say, some of the things I do on YouTube. But honestly, who cares, right? I like what I like, they like what they like, and that's up to them. But actually, a lot of people think I'm an idiot, a lot of people dislike me. But that's up to them, that's on them. Nothing to do with me. But yeah, like I said, I play what I play, they can play what they play. And that is where we're at now. I used to, and it's only a recent change that I made, I used to have a go at people playing games that they wanted to, but I've realised now that that was ultimately a mistake. Because now I've experienced it myself, and I realise it's quite a, can I say that word? I don't know. It's quite a rubbish experience. I don't think I can say that. The way he just stood still, almost... Well, actually, no, that saved my life. If he didn't stand still, then I would die. Shield... Okay, that's the armor talk about earlier. Probably the only one difference there. Yeah, my speakers are not working right. They're still, like, okay, but it's just very tiny noise. It's so irritating. I want all this fixed before the event. Thankfully, I believe my random pauses when playing games will come to an end. How long is this going to be? Because I feel like this could be an incredibly long video. Which, if it is, I'm not going to... It's like, yeah, so it's going to be like 20 minutes. I'm not worried, because I've got loads of time for that. What I'm more worried about is tomorrow, so the event being really long, plus my live stream. Yeah, it could be like 45 minutes long, the event, and obviously it's late as it is, but I've got to try and get it up on the day. But things are a bit slower, as previously mentioned. I prayed, let's hope everything will go well. Chapter 4, we're going to see soon, and Chapter 3, let's have a quick look at the map here. We've got Tainted Towers, you know, Ray Cave, Drunken Speedway, Cloudy, yeah, it's just a great map. And one POI, one POI will be coming with us, guaranteed. That's come with us from Chapter 1, Chapter 2, and Chapter 3. And it will be coming with us in Chapter 4. Can't tell you what its name's going to be, but it will come back a bit different. As it has every chapter, it's coming back different. But it will be coming back. And I'm excited for it. And I will discuss that out in tomorrow's live event video. Oh god, I'm still on Twitter. Joe, it's so funny, right? Let's have a look. See, no, nothing seems to be on it at the minute. But the problem is, like, some people have got some serious stuff. It's pretty obvious. The leaks I have just pretty obvious when I said that one POI. It's only one not been there the whole time. It's fine. That's time to leave the video at. Quick correction, and this is during editing. I've realised I have in fact been putting in the wrong intro. I do not stream live on Twitch anymore, so the intro you guys have just seen is the real intro. Yeah, it's just on top of the Twitch logo. You guys don't need to know that. Sorry, I apologise. I will delete it off my PC, but I can't do anything about it now.